What a day, everybody. It's been, what a month, I should say. I want to welcome you here to All Seated in a Barn. This is our Bayou boil tonight, full of amazing food, and we got the music playing. Everything looked phenomenal. We got through the rainstorm, and we're gonna have the best time tonight here at All Seated in a Barn. This is a fundraiser to help us support our animals and our amazing cause, rescuing horses and donkeys. We have the support of all of these beautiful people here, and I couldn't be more grateful. So everybody be prepared, because we are doing our fall gala. It's in October, so stay tuned.
My name's Kim Nickel. So I teach education classes at Bakersfield College. You know, I'm always in huge support of anything that has to do with our community, whether it's Bakersfield, Kern County. I just believe we just need to show up and be part of what's going on, whether it's raising money, supporting with our time, our efforts. I was invited by some friends, Kelly Brown and Jennifer Starbuck. It's a little on the chilly side, but it is a beautiful evening. The band is amazing. The lights, the food, it's just really a beautiful evening tonight. I'm excited about the shrimp boil.
My name is Mayor Brown. I am a caterer. The menu tonight, we have a few appetizers that we're serving this evening. We have some burrata caprese crostinis. We have some cheese crostinis. We have hummus and red and green dips from Cafe Med and pita. I've known Talia since she was a little girl. Friends with her grandfather. Him and I drank wine together for many, many years. And what we have on the menu today, we have a Cajun boil. We got a little twist on it. Normally we put crab, king crab in the Cajun boil. Today we decided to go with lobster. It starts with the potatoes and the whole garlic bulbs, hot links, and corn in that order. Then we're gonna add some scallops, some beautiful lobsters, beautiful, beautiful giant shrimp. At the end, we're gonna drop some beautiful clams. Gonna dump it on the table, and people are just gonna come. We're gonna, along with it, we're gonna serve some remoulade, and people are just gonna belly up, and it's basically a one-pot meal. And we're also gonna serve a cabbage Mediterranean slaw, some rolls and butter, and that's our menu for this evening.
Hi, my name is Jillian Rivera. I am here with Hunkapi Farms in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're also a nonprofit organization. We do equine therapy, but we're here to also adopt horses to bring back to our program. So we're really excited to collaborate on that, because it's so meaningful to us that they're rescuing horses. We also rescue horses, but we want to support other organizations in that same field and bringing them back and supporting our audience, which we're supporting children in foster care, group homes, crisis centers, all the way to first responders. And we're going to be using and adopting these horses at All Seated in a Barn to bring back to our farm. So we're super excited to be working together on that. We heard of All Seated in the Barn because when all the LA wildfires were happening, my boss and executive director of Hunkapi programs, Tara Shad, found out that All Seated in a Barn was here because it was kind of nearby where we were donating a lot of different supplies. And we just came over and thought it would be a great idea to learn more about the program, and that's how we heard about it. The cause is important to us because animal rescuing, it's huge, and we don't want these horses that need a second purpose in life. There's no reason for them to go to slaughter. They need a second chance in life to give back. Horses have been proven to be the most therapeutic animal out there, and they want to help others. And their trauma is going to help somebody else's trauma, because that person can know, wow, they got over their trauma, I can get over my trauma too.
Hi, my name is Evan Taylor. I'm here with Cordon Winery. Well, it's my family's business. I brought them tonight, David and Deanne Taylor. We make boutique wines in Paso Robles. We've known Talia, All Seated in a Barn, through her and some of her friends for many years. And it's been a consistent foundation that we've wanted to support and see grow, and we're just so proud of Talia, her work, and all the wonderful things coming from this beautiful organization. I'm a big sucker for animals, and I know Talia is, and watching her, seeing the videos and seeing the movement she started brings me to tears. I know it brings these beautiful animals to tears. She brings all of us to tears just so we can be so happy that she's doing this for such a great cause.
Hi, my name is Lisa Wilson.
And my name is Brendan Wilson.
We are here for the horses and for our beautiful sister-in-law, Leanne, who has made this come alive for us. And the rescue of the horses, it's just been a phenomenal experience to be here and see what she has done and what she's accomplished here. And
I think it's important because there's a lot of horses that are not taken care of well and that need a better home, especially here in the valley. And Leanne is the one doing that, and this whole organization in general is doing that. And I think it's a great move.
My name is Thomas Duncan, known Talia for 30 years. Well, I always supported the cause. I support anything Talia does. I've seen Talia grow since she was 14 years old into somebody who can take control of things that she cares deeply about, and she always has cared deeply about horses, and it's amazing to see her go through somebody who cares about something to actually taking charge, caring about something so much that she puts it into motion and actually saves lives rather than just watching it from a side.
Fletcher back with All Seated in the Barn. Tonight we're having our Gala event. Everything we do is about saving the animals and raising money. So we're all just kind of having a good time. We got a crab boil going on, we have drinks, we have live music. We're just having a good time.
Hi, my name is Madeline Groob.
And I'm Brian.
And we are here to support All Seated in a Barn, which is one of my favorite equine sanctuaries right here in Bakersfield, California. I drive all the way from Los Angeles to come visit here. I donate monthly. I absolutely adore their mission and everything that they're doing. You should donate too. Why this sanctuary is so important to me is they are so passionate about what they do, and they offer a direct line to help get involved by donating to the auctions monthly. So I feel like even though I'm in my house in LA, I feel like I'm directly getting involved when there are boots on the ground at the auction and I can donate directly to their saves.
Basically, what we're trying to do is every year have 2 intimate fundraiser events. So tonight is the first of that for 2025. We're making our spring event more laid back, not so fancy or high end. It's more about just bringing people together to celebrate community, celebrate what we do, to just give it a different energy. So I'm excited for tonight. I think it's going to be really good, really special. It's raining, but that's okay because we need the rain. I'm really thankful to everyone that came out tonight. They've been coming up, just so happy to be here regardless of the weather. Happy to be a part of this night. Like, we even had a musician who came out just to tell us that she talked to her band and they don't ever want to charge us if they ever come here to play because they want to support us the best way that they know how, and that's in just giving back without charging. Which is so sweet because most, people need to be paid. We're all trying to make a living. It's great to have my rescue friends are here. A whole crew of my rescue girls flew in from out of state, and they're all here from their various rescues to support us. And that, to me, that speaks volumes because you don't see that happen very often in the rescue world. Not only that, but like one of my friends, Dawn, her rescue, she's working on something incredible to help the wild mustangs, and she's going to talk about that tonight to everyone that's here, just to educate them, but also show them how working in partnership with one another is more beneficial than just staying in our own individual lanes.
Hi, I'm Tara from Scottsdale, Arizona, Hunkapi horse program, and this is my crew back here. We all came to support All Seated in a Barn. We are a nonprofit equine therapy program in Scottsdale, Arizona that provides services to 300 people a week using horses, and we have recently adopted 3 horses from All Seated in a Barn and are absolutely thrilled to be here to support them in this endeavor. I've felt drawn to All Seated in a Barn for a really long time. They've been kind of circling in my orbit. It's really important to us to give horses a second chance, a second purpose. And we do that at Hunkapi with horses that are retiring out of performance. But another really special piece is this piece about rescue, because I think that when you can give a horse that has been rescued a second purpose, they can have this even deeper connection with the clientele that we're serving. However, it takes time to rescue. It takes resources to rescue. It takes a lot of heart to rescue. While we have a heart to do that, primary focus is not rescue, but we want to be a part of it. And so for us, this is a perfect collaboration because All Seated in a Barn brings these horses in, they vet them, they get them on their first leg of the journey, and they might have a longer part of the journey. Trauma takes time to heal, but they're gonna start that. And they're going to eliminate that whole first part for us that is really taking a lot of time and resources from our program. And they're going to get that done for us. And we can support them, they can support us, and then we get to both fulfill these missions of giving these horses a second purpose in life and not discarding them, just like the people that we serve shouldn't be discarded. These horses that they're rescuing shouldn't be discarded. They should be given a second chance. And so to me, like when you can bring those two purposes fully together and like this, we're cut from the same cloth. We're here to give love, we're here to support, we're here to collaborate, and we are here to save lives, horses and humans. We save the horses so the horses can save the humans. Truly, truly melding deep, deep support and honoring of what we each do.
Hi, my name is Lee Melchior. I am a lead volunteer at Hunkapi programs in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I am a mother of a son who has autism, ADHD, he has sensory processing, OCD, you name it, God bless this child, has it. We are here today for All Seated at the Barn because Hunkapi has partnered with All Seated in the Barn. We just rescued in January, I believe, the 3 Ps. We have Presley, we have Phantom, and we have Phoenix, who was Patrick, and they are now part of our therapeutic program, and they are helping to rehabilitate all of our children and adults with abilities. We do not have disabilities on our farm, and we've got to just thank Talia and her crew at All Seated in the Barn for their undeniable love and passion for this rescue. I've got Paul here with us, who is another lead volunteer.
I'd like to officially say to all of you what an amazing group of people we have here tonight, and I am so grateful to have you all here coming in this rain. Thank God for all of you, and thank you for the blessings you all bring to us. You all do such a big part to the barn.
I'm just thankful because everyone in this room is here, and it's because you all want to be here, and it's for a reason. He put this together to show you not what I have to do by going into the trenches, but what we do as All Seated in a Barn for the people. And that's what's important. And that's what I want you to walk away inspired by, is by all the love in this room, all the humans in this room, but also get another feel of who we are. We're not just a horse rescue. We don't just rescue horses. We do more than that. And I want you to walk away knowing that and feeling that and being thankful that you spent the money on your tickets to be here tonight. And that hopefully you get a chance to meet some of these beautiful humans under this tent. But then a segue that I'm gonna have is Dawn. She has Moon Mountain Rescue, and there's people that you meet that say they're gonna do something and it never happens. And then there's people that you meet that say they're gonna do something and then they do it and you're like, okay, I see you. And then you test them again and you're like, I don't think you're gonna do that. And then they do it. And you're like, damn, that's Dawn. And I have come to love her and appreciate her so much in my life because not only is she a sayer, but most importantly, as my dad would always say, the doers are the ones that make things happen. Dawn is a doer. And when her and I first met during what I call the Great Alpine, so many beautiful ideas on how she could come in and like what she wanted to do to help the horse industry and make a difference. And I was like, yeah, this is all great. This is great. But you know, people say that all the time. But then she actually went and did something about it in a big way. So I'm excited for her to tell you a little bit about a passion project of hers that's gonna make a big difference.
I didn't mean to become a rescue, okay? I did not mean it. I just wanted to get some land in a magical place called Arkansas, and I was gonna live this bucolic life, and I was just gonna talk to God against the woods. And, the actor strike happened. I'm an actress by trade. And I saw, I accidentally clicked on Facebook, and it was like, owned by a kill buyer. And I was like, what does that mean? I don't know anything about that. I didn't follow any rescues, had no clue, right? No clue. And I went down the rabbit hole, and I thought I could, I was like, I have all this land. I'll just rescue 2 horses, and then you know how it goes, yeah. 29 horses later, in 3 days, I was like, let's go! And I had a 16-foot trailer, that's it. A non-4-wheel drive truck that was cool in LA, not cool in Arkansas, right? Doesn't even, stuck in the mud, no matter what. But she was a big reason why. You know, I had a mad rush to figure out how to become a rescue in 2.3 seconds because I had 29 horses and I was buying hay by the week, right? I didn't know where. I had just moved to this town in Arkansas. I didn't even really know people. I'm from Topanga. Like, what am I doing? I found her because I was like, who's doing this? Like, I got to figure out real quick how this works. And she is one of the loudest in the game. I need to go to the source, right? It's my thing. So go to the source in the woods, go to God, talk to God, go to the source, the horse rescues. What's the biggest one? What's the loudest one I can find? I drove to Bowie because of her. Just started a horse rescue. Can you help? I'm going to come see you. Can you tell me? She responded and she's like, okay, you can come, but like, I can't promise I'm going to be able to talk to you because I walk fast. And she told me she walks fast. And if you have ever been there, she has the like long legs. You've seen her hands. They're giant. They're pulling horses from the brink of death, like literally. And I'm running, trying to like catch up with her. I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to CrossFit. I can't keep up. Closed my mouth. I didn't say a lot. And I just tracked her. And I was like, what does she know? She's like, direct ship pen. This is the pen that the house owns. The house is a kill buyer. And I was like, oh my God, I'm learning so much. I don't even know. No one knows this. You can't know this unless you have someone like that teaching you. You know, there's no signs at the auction. It doesn't say these horses are going to get shipped to Mexico on Monday. You can maybe go to the office and offer to buy some for this. You have to have her. She's the Bible there. You know, she knows all the ins and all the outs. And thank God for her because she mentored me through it. And 29 horses became 105. Thank God her mentoring me is that I can't survive what she puts herself through. I know I'm not strong enough, right? And I had to be really honest with myself. And because of that, because of her example and my honesty with myself, I said, okay, these girls that are on these front lines are really good. They're better than me. They're better than me. They've been doing it longer. They know what they're doing. They're better than me. What can I do to help facilitate more than just being another one of them, you know, because there's just an unending supply of horses coming through. And I said, okay, guys, like, I'm not as strong as you. My nervous system is shutting down. And so that 29 group of horses that I first took in, they were all Navajo horses. And I go, okay, reservation horses. Talia, what are reservation? They're like, they've just started sort of showing up in mass. I've got to go to the Navajo Nation, I guess. I got to figure it out. So I started studying. I started figuring it out just last week. It's so perfect because last week I just spent 7 days on the Navajo Nation. I met with the director of tourism. I met with the director of agriculture. We're starting what we're calling the Wild Horse Reservation Challenge, right? And we're empowering Navajo trainers to enter into a competition and make a really cool thing about it. We're all doing it. We're all involved. We're all participating in this, and everyone is invited. Everyone comes and we do this. We're calling it the Unicorn Summit, and we're all meeting in Cabo, and we are laying down legislation like a Bible that we can bring to Washington and go, when you pass the SAFE Act, here's our solution for the domestic horses. And then number 3, here's your solution for the wild horses. Decided I needed to work smarter, not harder. And I brought a team together comprised of NASA engineers, software engineers, hardware engineers. I have a cold fusion physicist. I have a biopharma tech company in Canada. And we have developed a contraception drone technology that works with AI that we are going to launch in the air, and we are going to deliver payloads of contraception, PZP to start with, to horses in the wild. And I believe we can stop the roundups by being able to control population in wild horses through these AI drones. It's a really big announcement. It's a really big thing, and I need everyone's support when it finally announces, because it's going to take the collective of this community to get behind it. And we're going to go to Washington. We have a comms woman working for us. We're going to get government contracts. I'm going to start with the reservations, and then we're going to go to the BLM. If Talia didn't exist, if All Seated in a Barn didn't exist, I don't think I would exist. And I'm pretty sure that I don't think I would have come up with these ideas if it hadn't been for her and watching her, and also wanting to rescue her. I mean, I want to rescue the animals, but I see her and what she puts herself through, and I wanted to rescue her even more. Thank you, Talia, for doing what you're doing. Thank you for being the voice for these animals. Thank you for inspiring people like me and wanting to collaborate. You know, you're open and available, and we've created this collective that's so cool, and it's just going to get bigger, and it's going to take over, and we're going to change it all together. And that's just, I know it. I can see it, and we're doing it.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.